I wrestle sometimes with just what is the right amount of information to give on my prompts for assignments, because I know that there's a tendency for students, if they see a whole page of directives, that they kind of get lost. They sort of want to, what is it that you want me to do here? So I wrestle with, is it better to have something that's more compact, that maybe I will provide additional handouts on a little bit later as the assignment progresses, or should it all be there
Mhm.
at the onset?
So this professor brings up an excellent point that many of her colleagues struggle with. How do you know how much information to give students? So let's look at this idea of information asymmetry, and then we'll look at some practical tips of how you can ensure that you're giving students the right information in the right ways. This group of professors are unsure about how much information to provide students in their assignment prompts. Give students too little information, you risk not providing enough guidance for them to successfully complete the task. But if you give them too much information, then students will be overwhelmed and are likely to shut down. This gets to the idea of information asymmetry, which is when someone possesses more information than the person they are dealing with. Educators have huge advantages over students because they know the material that students are attempting to learn. This imbalance creates an asymmetric relationship. However, educators who want to empower students by creating a more equitable relationship can use either or all of these three tactics. Number one, break down the information into steps. You can either lead the class through a process of creating steps themselves as a lifelong learning process, or you can create the steps for students. Number two, allot time for feedback on the front end of the assignment. Sparing 3 minutes or so at the end of a class when an assignment is introduced can make a world of difference. Number three, for complex assignments, use interval dates. They help students avoid procrastinating and allow you opportunities to assess their work and provide valuable feedback along the way. Using these tactics will not only improve students' performance, they also provide students a working model for dealing with complexity, a framework that will certainly benefit students throughout their academic, professional, and personal lives.